It's the perfect time of year for a warm, cozy bowl of soup, and today I'm whipping up an all-time favorite, a good classic New England clam chowder. We'll start with about a cup of diced white onion. We'll also need about a cup of celery and a cup of carrots. You can peel or not peel your potatoes, up to you. I'm gonna peel them. The cooking method for this chowder is a little bit different, but I love it. It makes it really easy because we're gonna create our broth in one pan while tenderizing our vegetables, and then we'll get our creamy base in another saucepan and then just mix the two together. All our vegetables go into a large, deep skillet. To that, we're just gonna add the juice from our clams over the vegetables. The recipe calls for 3 cans of minced clams. I'm gonna do 2 cans of minced and 1 can of chopped because I want a little bit of texture. If you want more of that flavor, you can just buy the clam juice separately in the store. These are very budget friendly, and this is really the base for most clam chowders. Nobody's out there shucking any fresh clams, okay? Okay, and then we're just gonna add water to cover the vegetables the rest of the way. So I'm gonna get this going to a simmer until the vegetables are tender while we prepare the rest of the soup. To get started for our creamy base, now this is not in the recipe and this is completely optional, I'm going to start by rendering some bacon fat. A lot of chowder recipes do have some sort of salt pork in there, and I happen to like that smokiness with my chowders, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start with 4 pieces of bacon and just get those rendering in the pot. When your bacon is crispy, we're gonna remove it and then we'll crumble it later to put on top. If you are skipping the bacon step, you can start this recipe right here with melting a 1.5 sticks of butter. When the butter's melted, we're gonna whisk in 3/4 cup of flour. And then we'll whisk in 1 quart of half and half. We'll whisk that together until it's nice and smooth. Once you've added that cream, milk, whatever, you don't wanna bring this soup up to a boil or it'll separate and kind of curdle a little bit. At this point, we're also gonna stir in our vegetable mixture and our clam broth. So you just wanna bring it to like a super low simmer just until the veggies are fully tender and everything has come together. It's ready. All we have to do now is the finishing touches. We're gonna stir in our clams, season it with a little salt and pepper, and then what I love is adding the red wine vinegar at the end. That's just gonna kind of cut that richness and just bring it all together. Keeping with tradition, I'm gonna top it with some oyster crackers and some chives. This one's making my jaws tingle. It's definitely a 5-star from me too. I love reading through the comments to see what you think. I hope you'll try this one out, and also let me know what you want to see me teach you how to make next. Happy cooking. That's good.